What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now today, I'm actually going to be showing you guys some Black Ops Cold War gameplay. Actually some really good stuff too, because we're going to be playing with the whole squad here. This is taken from the live stream, so I got a bunch of the homies playing with us. And also, I dropped a nuclear in this gameplay as well. But the reason I'm showing you guys Black Ops Cold War gameplay instead of Battlefield gameplay for this one is because I want you guys to be able to look at this gameplay, soak it all in, and despite it still being good gameplay, and you know it's probably going to be partially enjoyable to watch, does it still look like it's upgraded from past Call of Duty games? And when I say upgraded, I mean the graphics, the animations, the engine. Does it look like it's a game that's worthy to be put out in the year of 2020? When the game was obviously released, not 2021, which is going to be Sledgehammer Games. But does it look like it's worthy to be current gen? And the reason I'm making this video and the reason I'm trying to get you guys to look a little bit deeper into the gameplay is because in my recommended feed, there was an outstanding YouTube video that I just witnessed. I'm actually going to leave the link to that YouTube video down in the description. I got to, because it was just phenomenal. I hope you guys all check it out, all get to view what's going on in this. It's basically a comparison from Battlefield 5 over to Black Ops Cold War. And keep in mind, Battlefield 5 was designed way before Black Ops Cold War. In this video, I believe his name is Extra Frosting Pancake, which is a pretty epic name in my personal opinion. But this man goes ahead and he plays both games, Black Ops Cold War and Battlefield 5, and he goes over specific aspects in each game, like the water, the actual physics of the game, the weapon reload animations, you know, what happens if you lay down in dirt in both games on your weapons and both on your outfit, how does that affect your gameplay, can you get the dirt off in the gameplay? It's so many different things that he goes super in detail. And like I said, I never really focus on things like this, and that's why it never really bothered me. I never really made a commentary about it. But after seeing all the tiny, like, he really dug deep. Like, he went in between all the lines and really thought of every possible thing of details that could be in both games. And after seeing this, it amazes me that Activision was allowed to put out Black Ops Cold War in the year of 2020 and actually charge a full $60 price tag on this game. I mean, some of the stuff in the video, yes, Black Ops Cold War did do pretty nicely. But the mass majority is just a complete, utter embarrassment comparing Battlefield 5 over to Black Ops Cold War. And to think that Battlefield 5 wasn't even that fantastic of a game. I didn't really enjoy that game. But all the details that they put into it were just phenomenal, which again gets me really hype for Battlefield 2042, because my god, seeing all the things that they did with Battlefield 5, I can't wait to see what Battlefield 2042 is going to turn out to be. But it is absolutely insane that these developers get 3+ years to design these games. $1 to billion budgets to design the full game as well. They have millions, probably tens of millions of really hardcore dedicated fans who love this franchise, which helps them top the sales every single year. Despite if the game is good or bad, Call of Duty racks in so much cash every single year because of strictly the fan base. And Activision and all the development teams know this. They know the position that they're in. Yet they still go ahead and completely put out a half-assed game, and people defend this game from me. They defend this game from me. Like, yes, I know in the past people get angry at me because every once in a while I make a positive video. I mean, you can't expect me to make everything negative about Black Ops Cold War. At a certain point, I'm going to have to say something positive. I make daily videos, daily content. This is what I have to do every single day. So I have to switch it up every once in a while. But you guys know, down to the core, even though I might say something's good here and there, down to the core, I know Black Ops Cold War is a bad, undeveloped game with no effort, no love, and no passion put into this title. Is disgusting. And that's one thing about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. I despise that game. I think a lot of people know that. I did nothing but complain about it all year long. Honestly, Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare combined has probably made me the angriest I've ever been in any of my Call of Duty years. But at least Modern Warfare cared about the performance of their game. They might have not cared about the fan base, about what we wanted out of the game, about the map designs, the mini-map itself. Dead Silence is a perk. There was a lot of factors in this game that a lot of the community hated, and they did not do anything about it. They completely ignored us and kept going on with their game. But down to the core, you could see they really had a passion for what they're trying to design. I always said, if Call of Duty Modern Warfare did not have Call of Duty on the name and it was just Modern Warfare, I guarantee it would have done 10 times better in the Call of Duty community. Because down to the fundamentals, like the engine of the actual game itself, and the things that they did with the animations, the graphics, the attention to detail in Modern Warfare, It was on a next level compared to anything that we have ever seen in the past from Call of Duty. And honestly, it was so good in Modern Warfare that it set a new standard, in my personal opinion, on what future Call of Duty games are supposed to look like. Again, I want to say it again because I know people are going to be down in the comment section roasting me. I know Modern Warfare is not a fun and enjoyable game. But the things that they did with the engine and the upgrades they did to the actual animations and graphics of the game were so phenomenal that I would have killed to see that return year after year after year and see them continuously try to improve on it, like they do in Battlefield. Battlefield keeps the same engine every single game with minor adjustments, minor upgrades, and they make the game look 10 times better than the previous title every single time they put out a brand new game. Call of Duty, they use the same engine as well, but for some strange reason, instead of it being upgrades, it's the same exact game, a copy and paste. And you might think, well, JB, why does it matter about the graphics? You know, the game is supposed to be good. If the game is bad, then nothing else should matter. And that is true. But down to its core, you can only do one too many things when it comes to actually changing up the gameplay mechanics. You know, you can't just constantly make something new and refreshing every single year. Keep in mind, Call of Duty releases on a yearly basis. They can't go ahead and make that major gameplay upgrades. But graphically, they can. They can change the way the animations look. They can make them smoother, more clean. The actual graphics of the game and improvements on the engine. They could be upgrading the game every single year if they wanted to. Gameplay things, I mean, it's hard. Like I said, the dead silence change in Modern Warfare was awful. The minimap change was awful. That's why I'm saying there's only a few things you could really do with the gameplay until you're really stretching out there and reaching too far to things that are just going to be annoying and not innovative. But graphics and animations is something that will never get old. You can never repeat something too often when it comes to graphics. You can always make an upgrade. You can always make it look better. And the fact that we got a little taste of that with Modern Warfare. Like, I thought the future was going to be bright after tasting that. I was like, wow, okay. They actually did something good with the engine. Now, let's see them actually form a good game around it. I was so pumped to see Treyarch actually make something with that engine. And then I find out it's just another typical Call of Duty game that feels the same as Black Ops 4, World War II, all the past games that you could possibly think of. It's nothing game-changing. Of all the years of me playing Call of Duty, for me personally, this was probably one of the biggest slaps in the face I've ever dealt with when it came to the developers designing a game. Now, I do understand that Treyarch came into this game late. Initially, Black Ops Cold War was a Sledgehammer Games production. That was their game. But because they got kicked off mid-development cycle, and Treyarch Games had to come in and pick up the slack, I can understand why the attention to detail is slacking, but it all comes down to Activision allowing it to happen. They knew that this game was going to be a disaster. They knew removing the main development team and bringing in another team to have to pick up everybody's slack was not going to turn out well. It was only going to add more stress on the development team, which means they're not going to be able to put out a good product. Activision knows it all, and the fact that they still pushed it out to the consumers, they still fed it to us, knowing that it's utter crap, is what it's so insulting. I'm done. I refuse to hype up anything about Call of Duty. People keep telling me that it's wrong of me to judge a Call of Duty game before we even know what it is. I understand. That's really messed up. But I can't trust them anymore. They literally do not give a crap about the community. They never will give a crap about the community. And as much as I know that some of the developers do care, like I said, with Modern Warfare and the engine and the graphics and stuff like that, you can see that the development team were very passionate about the game itself, but because of Activision, they had horrible practices, horrible implementations, and all the focus is now on Warzone, so 6v6 is dead anyways. And with the next Call of Duty game being a World War II game, supposed to be called Call of Duty Vanguard, I was actually, I'm not hype at all about it. I know it's going to turn out to be crap, but all I can think about is playing a World War II game on that Modern Warfare engine, because that is what the game is going to be playing on. It's going to be playing on the same engine as Modern Warfare 2019. And like I said, the campaign in Modern Warfare 2019 was phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see what the campaign in Vanguard is going to look like, if they even do have a campaign. God only knows what's going on with this game. But the sad thing about it is I'm sure they're not going to innovate on the Modern Warfare engine. I mean, come on now. Like I said, Sledgehammer Games just got booted off Black Ops Cold War, and now they're making another game already. I think it's very clear to me that they're not going to put any effort into the 6v6 experience. You know, all the graphics, animations, everything are going to be still stale, still plain, nothing unique or interesting when it comes to this game. And once again, their main focus is going to make sure that Call of Duty Vanguard is going to fit perfectly with Warzone. But guys, that's going to sum up the commentary today. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so, at Twitter and Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And last but not least, if you want to catch me live streams of video games, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you all next one. Peace out.